Salutations, ladies and germs. My name is Mr. Fox, and we finally got another exotic. I swear, it's a thing on this channel. You get one exotic per month. And this was our exotic, Trinity Ghoul. I can't afford to miss. Not when it was his life or mine. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Anyways, stats. Accuracy, pretty high. Impact, that's decent. Draw time, almost as long of a draw time as Wishender, not as high as Wishender, nor does it do as much damage as Wishender from what I can tell. PvE, I was having a hard time one-shotting enemies to the head just because one of these three arrows would always hit them in the shoulder. Like, it's a little annoying to line up those headshots, but hopefully with the bow targeting helmet on, that'll make our job easier. We also have an enhanced unflinching bow aim in our chest, so, again, hopefully that's gonna aid us. I don't know if it will or not. Here's hoping. And the perks on this weapon are Lightning Rod. Precision kills grant the next shot chain lightning capabilities, and that is just so much fun to pull off. I don't know how often we'll see this in the Crucible. Probably not a whole lot. Compact arrow shaft, thinner arrows to maximize quiver size, increases your capacity. High tension string for increased accuracy, slower draw time, slight decrease in stability with bow, so stability not much of an option, or really any consequence. And the intrinsic perk that set this bow apart from the others is you fire 3 arrows at once. Fully drawing the bow will decrease their spread, so it's like a nice little tight shot of 3. I don't think if you land all 3 to the head in the Crucible it will be a kill. I don't know, I haven't tested it. I had a friend who had a hard time actually landing headshots with this thing. I don't know. Maybe from all my use of Wishender, I'd probably be used to the draw time, but who knows. And we got the Tangled Outrider ornament. Without it, this is how it looks. I know, like any other bow in this game, pretty much. With it, it looks... okay, it still doesn't look that exotic. But whatever. You know, not everything can be pretty like Wishender. I mean, just look at that little bit of lightning down there. Tiny, tiny bit of lightning. Ooh, so exotic. Alright, Trinity Ghoul. Let's not screw up too badly. What? We set the bar low here on this channel, okay? Don't expect greatness from me. That time is long past. I'm overripe. Any moment now. Yeah, that's sick. I really miss Wishender's seeing through walls. Chain lightning! So it can't one-shot with the lightning act. And never mind. So I think they need to be at least a little bit damaged for the lightning rod shot to one-hit them. I mean, it'd probably be a little OP if lightning rod did grant it an insta-kill. But come on, it's 3 hours to the head. Arrows to the head. That should be an instant kill. Any other bow kills with 3 to the head.
You're in the lead.
Whoa. None of that, monsieur. So far, it does help quite a bit having the arrow targeting, as in PvE I noticed I was just wearing my typical targeting helmet that has pulse in it. This had trouble hitting. They're spawning here, aren't they? Yeah, they're spawning. Thanks, Spongy. I totally wanted to spawn with thy enemy. Well, so far, the bow, it just... I don't know, it definitely feels more exotic in PvE than PvP. Don't get me wrong, I like the bow, it just... Yeah, apparently even enhanced unflinching can save you some sweet businesses flinch. It's not a whole lot I can say about this. Like, I kind of like Wishender more just because you can see through walls and the damage it does. It's definitely more of a PvE, but nothing wrong with that. Granted, in PvE, I didn't really see much success with it, just because of how annoying it was to get that headshot kill. Maybe with... As I say, maybe with Arc Burn on, it would have had more success, but...
Keep this up and the battle is yours.
So far, chain lightning, I never really see anyone clustered up, so it just doesn't happen a whole lot in PvP. Maybe if it was control, where people would be on control points and I could, you know, get the shots off on them, but... In Clash, I doubt you're going to see enemies clustered up a whole lot. Just nature of the way people play these days.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You thought I was doing one of my patented falling to my deaths? Well, suck it, people who are hoping for me to die. That's just mean. No. I bet if those were direct hits, I could have taken them out. This isn't the most exciting gameplay, I know. We're not doing anything crazy and amazing. It's just kinda... bleh. This is the best way I can describe it.
Only 5 minutes left.
Oh, look, it chained. Damn it. I just think with 3 arrows hitting you in the head, they're only doing 49 each by the looks of it. I mean, I get it. It would probably be really OP if each arrow did the base arrow damage that a single arrow would do, but come on, it's exotic. Not even Wishender can one hit. What is this? Fox, why haven't you used your super? Shh, Jimmy. No, I wanted the double. Come on. I'm using Trinity Ghoul. I'm already at the words. I don't know. So far, I think for PvP, Wishender and Arsenic Bite are probably your best bets. Due to
3 minutes.
Nerd. But seriously, I'm looking to Blade Barrage, at least 2 people. Sir,
Dominating the field.
I said 2
Don't
people,
let up.
not just you.
This is a firestorm.
Yes.
I know we got a quad, but at the same time I wanted to survive so I could get my entire super back. Mr. Fox, that seems a little greedy. Shut up, Jimmy! missed. Oh shit. Oh shit.
1 minute. Won't be long
Just,
now.
can we leave me alone? Like, I know I'm on top of the team. I know I took out 4 of you with, you know, my blade barrage. Would we be doing better if I was using my Duke? Probably. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a decent enough bow, I just don't feel like it does anything special to warrant its use in PvP right now.
30 seconds remain. Finish them.
And don't get me wrong, that attack, the fact that it can chain is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
10 seconds. Bring it home, Guardians.
I'm not allowed to have fun. I mean, it's a decent enough bow, but if you're still going to be two-tapping with that draw time, you're probably just better off with a bow that doesn't have that long of a draw time. Like, did we do pretty good? Yeah. Was that the bow? I don't know. I mean, it was a pretty good map for the bow. We didn't get stuck with one of those short-range maps like we did with Subtle Calamity. I'm just happy to have another exotic, so don't take my critique as me complaining about having it. I think it's pretty cool. I feel like it would get more use in Gambit, where there's a lot more hordes you can pick off. In Strikes, probably if you have Arc Burn on, you'll be able to one-tap. You can easily just start chaining your lightning rods. But without it, I notice even in PvE, sometimes one of those third arrows would hit them in the shoulder, or 2 would hit them in the head, and wouldn't be enough to drop the target in one hit. Which is a little unfortunate. I feel like in PvE, this would be really good if it would only require 2 of those 3 to land. I don't know, or if it just did regular bow damage per arrow in PvE and keep it the way it is so it has to 2-tap in PvP just for balancing issues. Because if this did the same amount of damage per arrow as every other bow, this thing would be nutty in the Crucible. But, you know, without it, just feels average. I mean, in terms of the bows I'd recommend you using the Crucible, it goes Wish Ender, Arsenic Bite. I mean, you can interchange those 2 depending on preference. If you're used to a long draw time, Wish Ender. It's awesome. I love that bow. Just because it's so trolling, when people die to it, they're like, oh my god, I just died to Wish Ender. It's like, yeah, you did. Secondly, other thoughts. Where is it going to rank this? Maybe 3rd? I don't know, when I first got No Turning Back, I loved it. I don't think we ever did a review on it, but it does 2-tap to that. It does have one of the longer draw times. I don't know. I still feel like this is more useful than No Turning Back just because it does have that added lightning rod, which can occasionally help out. I mean, it's like a very niche selective moments where lightning rod helps in the Crucible, but I imagine in Control it would be a lot more useful. And I think we saw it kick off once or twice. It's just nice to have that option. You know, a little bit of crowd control in the Crucible. Never hurt anyone. Except the enemy. It sways people from holding hands, so that alone makes me like the bow. Yeah, I'm so amazing. Look at that. I just joined a game when I get a steadfast staying green. Mr. Fox, I feel like that was from earlier. Shh, Jimmy.
Captured Zone A.
Now we get to see if this actually procs a lot more in Control
Zone C.
than it does Flash. Problem is, this map is pretty small, you know? Really wouldn't recommend using a bow on this map. I think we made Wish Ender work surprisingly well here. That's Wish Ender. You can see through walls. I don't want to die. He's bounced the right way. Bryce Fox, I feel like you should have switched to your Duke. You would have got him. No, I just want to see if the bow would... I mean, if you don't charge it up a whole lot, you get a ridiculous spread. Like, look at this. When you do charge it, they do definitely stick together a lot more, which is great. Seriously? Oh.
For one.
Yeah, it's my god roll Duke. Rapid hit, ricochet rounds, rampage, so it can 2-tap off 1 stack. Oh, I love it so much. I'm coming! Dope, not all that usefully. Really? Thread that needle, bow. You managed to hit the wall. All 3.
Zone A lost.
Honestly, the biggest weakness of this bow, I would say, is that it's a bow.
Rise, motherfucker!
Just logically, it's weird to me. 1 arrow is doing as much damage as all 3 of these ones combined. Sir, please don't shotgun me. Be able to like quick shot people from a distance and peek with this. I mean, just due to the accuracy of needing all 3 to hit them in the head to do regular bow damage is a little annoying at times. By at times, I mean all the time.
The path to victory is long, but there's always hope. Fight!
Are you able to challenge snipers with this bow? I won't go that far.
Zone
Not really.
C lost.
49 to the head at range. What's that? 40, 98 if 2 hit. I mean, if they're damaged even a little bit before you appear... Oh, shit. Thought we had that. My bad, buddy.
You captured Zone C. You have advantage.
Like, is it a 2-hit to the body? No. No, it is not. I don't think 180 damage is enough to kill a Guardian, is it? What are we, 200 HP? I can't really remember. It's been a while.
3 minutes remaining.
This probably just isn't a good map for the bow. I mean, it's a lot of tight corners, and I know I said it would be nice to see people clustered up, but... Okay, so it does seem like it can 2-hit to the body. There's, you know, if you want its perk to activate, you kind of gotta not do that. You know? Holy ho. You know, when I saw my teammates going around outside, I thought, yeah, they definitely got that little hunter right. I didn't realize they all collapsed back indoors. That's annoying.
Don't be lost. Double down.
I don't know, I feel like every bow I use, I just want to use Wish Ender instead. Do with that information what you will. Really? You're half health and Trinity Ghoul, buddy. Your aim is just weird. Like, the thing I like most about Wish Ender is that you can still get a pretty decent quick kill if you're close enough, you don't fully charge it. Because it's still a Wish Ender broad arrow that's going into you. But with this, one arrow that's not fully charged is dealing like 19 to the body if it even hits them, because that's its spread. Like, I'm pretty sure my knives have a bigger spread than this. Ugh, that was bad. Yeah, that one was bad. We do boss. Yeah, that makes sense. Last game we've gotten better? Probably. If I didn't use Trinity Ghoul the entire time, utilized my hand cannon more, probably would have done a lot better. Is it really good as a ranged option in the Crucible? No. If you want a ranged bow, just go with Wish Ender. It doesn't have any fall-off damage. It's amazing. And you can see through walls. Like, it is weird being in a position where you're like, don't use that bow, use Wish Ender. Or Arsenic Bite. To get like that quick 2-tap with Trinity Ghoul, it's a pain in the ass, just because for it to be accurate, you need to fully charge it, and one arrow isn't doing the same amount of damage as a regular arrow is. It's all three combined to do normal arrow damage. Just makes weird sense. I don't know how 3 arrows equate to 1 arrow. I don't know. Did we get to see the Chain Lightning react like at all? Not really, no. I mean, people tend to not cluster up enough, and if it's a control map, chances are people are going to be playing up close and personal, as we saw. And that just kind of takes the fun out of using a bow. Probably shouldn't have used on Solitude. Mr. Fox, you made Wish Ender work on Solitude. Shut up! Okay? I get it, Jimmy. Wish Ender's cooler. In PvE, I didn't feel that great in the strike I ran in, but we didn't have Arc Burn going, so maybe you can actually one-shot targets with Arc Burn. I don't know. I'm glad I have it, finally. I mean, it's nice to get an exotic I don't own. Would I have preferred to had gotten Wave Splitter? Sure. But hey, it's a fun bow to play around with in PvE. Crucible, not so much. It's such a cool concept, I wish it would work better, you know? Oh well. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day and stay classy.
You got your little horns at the good